Hi everyone, welcome back to UK Work Life Insider. Today we will be discussing about the interview questions for retail assistant. We will be diving into some common scenario based questions you might encounter during a retail or store assistant interview. These questions often test how you handle real life situations such as balancing tasks and assisting customer. So let's get started. So let's look at this example. It says your shift is almost over and you still have a lot of stock to put out on the shop floor. You don't think you will get around to finishing this today. Normally, you would flag this to your manager as it could impact your morning sales. Your colleague, who has been in the role longer than you, asks if you could help them look for a customer's lost wallet and suggest that you continue with the rest of the stock during your shift tomorrow before store opens. You discover your colleague doesn't have much information about the missing wallet and has gone back to the customer to try and find out more details. So questions will be like this, you'll get some scenario in which you are working, you have your own work, and then someone comes in and asks to help, and then you need to see, which is the most effective or which is the less effective option in the. So there will be options you can see, and you need to select what will you do in such scenario. Now this now this is another example. It is saying you notice a customer struggling to locate an item on the shop floor. You can see they may need some assistance, but you are currently working through an exciting delivery of new seasonal stock. The customer begins to move to an area next to the checkout, and you can see that some of your colleagues are standing closer to the customer than you are. Your manager has also asked you to label some of the new merchandise if you get the chance before your shift ends today. But they have mentioned this is not urgent. And they so this is the question, this is a situation where you have your work, and then you can see the customer is struggling, the customer needs help, and there are a couple of people around him, other assistant. But now what will you do? So there are a couple of options you can see here. You need to choose most effective to the one which you feel that you would do at that moment, right? And the less effective is the one which which is the least option, right? So we can see here it says plan to complete your task and finish labeling the product for the new merchandise before you leave today. So there's a tip, whenever customer comes in, so ensure that customer assistance is provided, you know. So you need to ensure that you are helping a customer. So you can check out the options, and let's move forward to another question. This question says you are working in the fitting room today. As you cannot leave them unattended, you have a headset to communicate with other colleagues in the rest of the store. And a customer requested for a smaller size trouser, but this trouser is no longer available. So now what will you do? Will you leave the customer and check out in the warehouse, or will you tell the customer, it's not available? So this is also a situation, and then you have multiple option that if you will you explain the customer that it's important you to remain in the fitting room, but you will call manager, or will you quickly go to the shop floor while fitting room is quiet to look for the item as the customer is in hurry? Or will you tell the customer the item is not in stock in the size they require, as you know it wasn't available yesterday? Or if you persist in trying to find item by using a headset, get in touch with your colleagues. So these are a couple of options, you will choose what you feel is the right thing to do at the moment. Moving forward, another question. Your manager has asked you to support a new product launch in another part of the store. You need to learn about the new products that have just arrived and follow a unique stock layout plan. As you approach the department, you realize the new team you will be working with are busy with other activities. It seems like it might be difficult to make a start now, but you know that launch needs to be happen today. An experienced team member tells you that the department may calm down later today. So, what will you do in such situation? Where you have a task which is in which is with another team, and those people are busy. Now, what will you do? Will you approach the new team with confidence and suggest that you share the task between yourself for the new launch, or you just work on other tasks for today and see if you could come back to the department a bit later to speak with them? And there are two more options which so you can see which one you will choose. This is another example which talks about the reduction sticker and price tag. Your colleague approaches you to support as the price checking system seems to be down in your department. You know your manager usually deals with the system issues, but they're currently busy and you're not sure if other manager handle these type of issues. So what will you do? Will you take the charge and speak to the customer, or will you ask your colleague to take and confirm further information about the item, or will you quickly check if the another manager is available or if he can help, or will you just wait for your manager to be free and take charge of this case? So these type of question are the questions which are called scenario based question. That's it for our video on scenario based questions for retail and store assistant jobs. These questions help assess how will you perform in real situation. I hope this gives you a good idea of what to expect. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you so much for watching.